What is gonna be the future of women in gaming? You know, the term video games are something which only boys and men can enjoy is an outdated statement now. Because the number of women who play video games is increasing day by day. And more women let's play streamers and YouTubers are rising and are growing rapidly. So, in this video, we are gonna learn about the fact that the future of women in the gaming industry will be very bright and amazing. First of all, let's see the statistics of women in gaming so that how many gamer girls are there in the world. A survey conducted in the third quarter of 2024 found that over 92% of women internet users aged 16 to 24 years worldwide played video games on any kind of device. During the survey period, 93% of male respondents in the same age group stated that they played video games. Worldwide, over 83% of internet users were gamers. In 2025, women accounted for 47% of gamers in the United States, up from 46% of US gamers identifying as women during the previous year. What percentage gamers are women? Almost half of gaming audiences in the United States are women. This development has been ongoing for years, and whereas women are underrepresented in games media and the industry, they make up a sizable chunk of gamers and spending power. There are some differences in terms of genre preferences, but as a whole, women gaming audiences in the United States are just as engaged as their male counterparts. Gone are the days when women were a small percentage of gamers, as we now see a much more even split between men and women playing video games. Therefore, it is important for anyone developing games to understand the experiences and preferences that women want from their games and how they may behave as players. Not only does this make for a better and more diverse gaming environment, but it could also be incredibly important to capturing a broader audience. As part of Newzoo's global gamer study, insight and data surrounding women gamers, such as where they play and if they are paying players, was shared, and it's well worth a deeper dive. After an examination of the total online population surveyed for 2023's global gamer study, these key insights were discovered. Out of the total online population, 72% of women play video games. Out of the total who say they play video games, 45% are women and 55% are men. Half of women players are payers. When asked if they consider themselves a gamer, 36% of women said they would, while 31% of women said other people call them a gamer. Both women and men who play video games consider diversity in games important, with 65% of men and 62% of women affirming the point. 44% of women players play only on mobile platforms. This data shows that of the people surveyed, nearly half of the gamers are made of women. While some may not class themselves as such, this could conclude that since the preference for many women is on mobile, they see themselves more as casual players. However, further data showed that 38% of women console gamers identify as core gamers and 36% for PC, which shows that women are increasingly invested in gaming across various platforms. Both men and women found it important that the gaming space consider and represent inclusivity and diversity in games. It is becoming increasingly important to have representation in games where every type of player feels they have someone they can relate to, or perhaps they see themselves in. Not only does this show positive growth for the culture of gaming, but it also makes good business sense, as a player who can connect with a game is more likely to be invested in the long run. Okay, now see the graphs. By seeing these graphs, we can conclude that the number of women gamers globally will only increase in the upcoming years. Approximately 1.39 billion women in the world are into gaming, and by 2030 this number will reach 3 billion. And it may seem that women are tend to play casual games and cozy games more, but this is not completely true because YouTubers like Emmalician, Simba Lily, Cacophony and Discord, The Sun Queen, Sienna Maria are some of the most fastest growing women let's play content creators who play Soulsborne, roguelike, survival horror and open world RPG games, and these will only continue to grow more in the upcoming years. And their work will inspire more women to explore genres like Souls-like, roguelike, survival horror and RPG games. Plus, creators like Aliska, Mirandalorian, Snacksen, Skyytea and Castelliscum will lead the new generation of gamer girls alongside Marz and Gab Smolders. And also, Gab Smolders will have more than 5 million plus subscribers by 2030, which will make her the biggest woman let's play content creator of YouTube. Currently, Gab Smolders is the only woman let's play creator who has got 1 million plus subscribers. But this will change because Marz, who is also the reason that most of the women let's play streamers and content creators exist, she will have more than 1 million subscribers by 2030. And then we will have 2 women let's play creators who will have more than 1 million subscribers, which will be just amazing for the entire women gaming community of both YouTube and Twitch. So the future of women gaming content creators is gonna be very bright and amazing. But you know what else is more amazing? The year 2026, because next year we are gonna have GTA 6, Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy, Resident Evil 9, Witcher 4 and Fable. And all of these big 5 titles are gonna have women leads. Yes, you heard me correct. Some of the most awaited games of all time are all gonna have women main characters. Like 2026 is going to be really amazing for the gaming industry, and moreover, it's gonna be the year which will take the women gaming community to the next level. Now let's learn a bit about women in the game development community. Let's start by learning about some famous personalities in this field. They might not have been noticed, but there have been incredible women in the game development since the industry began in the late 1970s. Women in games are finally being recognized for their incredible work in multiple disciplines, including voice acting, programming, and writing. Amy Hennig, Megan Fox, Lena Raine, Kim Swift, Ayami Kojima, Corinne Yu, Allison James, Kelly Santiago, Nana Moon, Jade Raymond. Amy Hennig, director and scriptwriter. Known for Uncharted, Jak and Daxter, Legacy of Kain. An American video game director and scriptwriter, Amy Hennig shook up the world of video games with her work on the Legacy of Kain series, especially the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, where she acted as a director, producer, and writer. Most known for her work on the Uncharted series, she also contributed to the PlayStation classic Jak and Daxter. Megan Fox, founder of Glass Bottom Games, known for Skatebird, Spartan Fist, Hot Tin Roof, The Cat That Wore a Fedora. Having taught herself how to code at the age of 11, Megan Fox, no, not that one, embodies the ingenuity of the indie games industry. Even the name of her studio, Glass Bottom Games, a reference to an issue many women in game development are all too familiar with, demonstrates her tenacity and will to succeed. If you are looking for games filled with cute critters and fascinating stories, give Hot Tin Roof, The Cat That Wore a Fedora, Skatebird, or Spartan Fist a chance. Lena Raine, developer and composer. Known for Celeste, Shikari, A Colorful Tale, Sackboy, A Big Adventure. Known best for her work on the soundtracks of Celeste, Shikari, A Colorful Tale, and Minecraft. Lena Raine is a constant fixture in the music library of any respectable gamer. But did you know that Lena makes games too? If you haven't played ESC yet, you are in for a narrative treat. Kim Swift, designer, known for Portal, Left 4 Dead, Half-Life 2. Featured in Fortune magazine's 30 Under 30 list of the most influential figures in the video game industry, Kim Swift revolutionized the way games approach level design with her work on the beloved Valve titles Portal and Left 4 Dead. Her recent efforts to create games specifically for the cloud have helped to ease the strain on Xbox consoles, allowing for a smoother gaming experience on Microsoft's latest systems. Ayami Kojima, artist and character designer, known for Castlevania series Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Whether you are a fan of the Netflix animated show or the classic games franchise, the Castlevania series wouldn't be what it is today without Ayami Kojima, a self-taught artist, talented designer, and avid shonen manga fan. Ayami brought beloved characters like Alucard, Soma, Cruz, and Simon Belmont to life with her amazing artistic talents. Her work on Castlevania-inspired Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a perfect homage to the series, while remaining its own unique entry in the Metroidvania genre. Korean Yu programmer, known for Quake 2, Borderlands, Halo 4. You may be surprised to learn that Korean Yu's work on Quake 2, Borderlands, and Halo aren't the most impressive parts of her portfolio. A California State Polytechnic University Pomona graduate, Corinne also designed accelerator experiments for nuclear physics research. We are not saying that research was inspired by video games, but we can't discount the chance that it was. Corinne famously created new lighting techniques and dynamic radiosity algorithms during her work on Halo 4, which were then patented by Microsoft. Allison James, developer, known for Pong Quest, Maddening Euphoria, Maddening Overlord. Allison James is one of the most prolific creators in the game maker community, publishing more than double the number of titles to GX games than her nearest rivals. A long-time game maker user and former Yo-Yo Games employee, Allison, together with her partner in crime Dan, are the faces of Checkered Inc., the creators of the Atari-backed Pong Quest. In her spare time, Allison creates fonts, collects Pokemon, and participates in as many game jams as possible. Kelly Santiago, designer and producer, known for Flow Flower Journey. Even if you don't recognize Kelly Santiago's name, you are familiar with her work. She was a producer on the cult classic Flower, before becoming president of that game company during the development of Journey. Aside from creating games, Kelly is also one of the backers behind Indie Fund, an organization which invests in and supports the development of indie games. Nana Moon, developer and designer, known for Keylocker turn-based cyberpunk action Virgo vs Zodiac. A sentient alpaca pretending to be a human, her words not ours. Nana Moon is the visionary behind the whimsical Virgo vs Zodiac and the upcoming Keylocker turn-based cyberpunk action, as well as a proud and vocal game maker user. Nana's games can be characterized by their engaging gameplay, thought-provoking stories, and gorgeous art directions. Jade Raymond, programmer, known for Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, Far Cry 4. We have all heard of the Assassin's Creed series, Watch Dogs, and Far Cry 4. But did you know that Jade Raymond was the mind behind them all? She started her career at Sony before moving to Electronic Arts in 2003 to become a producer for The Sims Online. Her work caught the attention of Ubisoft Montreal, who hired her to lead the development of the first Assassin's Creed game. Raymond is currently heading her own independent studio, Heaven Studios, creating a new original IP for the PlayStation. But there's more. The number of women in game development shaping the future of the industry is increasing every year. A 2021 survey by Statista showed that 30% of the world's game developers are women, up from 22% in 2014. We hope that their influence, talent, and skill will inspire another generation of girls who will amaze us with their creations. So these were some of the women in the game development community. I know that these are very less women, but don't worry. Like I said, the number of women gamers will only increase in the upcoming years, and so the number of women game developers. So, the future is gonna be bright, so don't lose hope. Alright, this is it for this video, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care and bye bye.